check! It's English O'Clock! Ang pag-aaral ng English upang madaling matutunan, bakit hindi natin simplihan? Halika! Manood at makinig sa English Teacher ni Juan!
Kung bago ka pa lang sa channel na to, huwag kang matakot. I made learning English easy for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. At pakishare mo na rin sa iba para marami pang mga Juan na gaya mo ang matuto.
Hello everyone! Malapit na ang first quarterly assessment. Handa ka na ba? You may watch all our video lessons for grade 7 English para ma-review mo lahat ng lessons for this quarter. Sure ako na mataas ang makukuha mong score kung magre-review ka dito. Sa ngayon, manood ka muna nitong pinakahuling video lessons that we made for you. For this lesson, we are going to learn how cultural elements, traditions, beliefs, folklore, symbolism, influence and shape the lives and stories of the people within a chosen culture. At sa kasunod na video naman ay ituturo ko sa inyo kung paano sumulat ng haiku for you to make and publish your own literary text. The target learning competency for this video is publish an original literary text that reflects culture. This is the lesson objective. Analyze how cultural elements, traditions, beliefs, folklore, symbolism, influence and shape the lives and stories of the people within a chosen culture. When writing a poem, various cultural elements can influence its structure, themes, style, and language. Here are some key cultural elements to consider: folklore and symbolism, and traditions and beliefs. Let's begin with the definition of folklore and symbolism. What is folklore? Folklore refers to the traditional beliefs, customs, stories, songs, and practices of a particular community or culture, often passed down orally through generations. It encompasses a wide range of cultural expressions, including myths, legends, fairy tales, proverbs, and folk music. Folklore serves to preserve cultural heritage, convey moral lessons, and foster a sense of community and identity. Folklore reflects the history, struggles, and aspirations of a community, providing insight into their worldview and social norms. Sa Filipino, ito ay tinatawag na kwentong bayan. Ito ay mga kwento, awit, paniniwala, kaugalian at gawin ng pamumuhay ng isang komunidad na hindi tipikal na makukuha sa isang formal na kurikulum ng paaralan o pag-aaral. Sa halip, impormal na naipapasa ang mga tradisyon mula sa isang individual hanggang sa isa pa sa pamamagitan ng pasalita o demonstrasyon. Philippine folklore or stories can be myths that narrate the origin of man and the universe. Example, ang kwento ni Maria Makiling pati na ni Bernardo Carpio. Alamats o the legends that explain why things came to be, like alamat ng pinya, alamat ng araw at buwan. Fables, stories that teach valuable lessons kagaya ng kwento ni Kuneho at Pagong o ang kwento ni Langgam at Tipaklong. Or fantastic stories that talk about the unseen world, gaya halimbawa ng kwento tungkol sa mga tiyanak, manananggal, tikbalang, duwende, at ang saring manok ng mga maranaw at iba pa. Now, what is symbolism? Symbolism, on the other hand, involves the use of symbols, objects, figures, colors, or actions that represent broader ideas or concepts. An example of cultural symbolism is our national flag that signifies freedom, national pride, and identity. Another example is the carabao or water buffalo that symbolizes Filipinos' diligence, perseverance, and hard work. This is where the term kayod kalabaw comes from. Many Filipino poems weave in elements from Filipino folklore or use symbols with cultural significance. In folklore, symbolism often plays a crucial role as many stories and traditions use symbols to convey deeper meanings, reflect cultural values, and express complex ideas in a more accessible way. Together, folklore and symbolism enrich cultural narratives and help communicate shared beliefs and experiences within a community. Folklore serves several cultural functions such as number 1, cultural preservation. Folklore helps maintain a community's heritage and traditions, ensuring that cultural knowledge is transmitted to future generations. Number 2, moral education. Many folktales convey moral lessons or cultural values, teaching members of the community about right and wrong, social responsibilities, and ethical behavior. Number 3, community identity. Shared folklore fosters a sense of belonging and identity among community members, reinforcing social bonds and collective memory. Symbolism. In a cultural context, symbolism serves to number 1, convey meaning. Symbols can encapsulate complex ideas and emotions, making them easier to understand and communicate. For example, a dove may symbolize peace while a snake might represent danger or transformation. Number 2, reflect values. Cultural symbols often embody the values and beliefs of a community, serving as a visual or conceptual shorthand for what is important to them. Number 3, enhance folklore. Many folk tales and traditions utilize symbolism to deepen their narratives, allowing for multiple interpretations and enriching the cultural experience. Together, folklore and symbolism create a rich tapestry of cultural expression, helping communities articulate their identities, share their histories, and navigate their social realities. They are essential for understanding how cultures communicate their values and beliefs across generations. This time, let's talk about traditions and belief. Tradition. Tradition refers to the customs, rituals, practices, and values that are passed down through generations within a culture or community. These can include number 1, rituals and ceremonies. Events such as weddings, funerals, and festivals that mark significant life events and reinforce community bonds. Number 2, cultural practices. Everyday activities such as cooking traditional foods, wearing specific clothing, or engaging in particular forms of art and music. Number 3, oral histories and storytelling. The transmission of knowledge, history, and moral lessons through stories and folklore that reflect the community's experiences and values. Traditions serve to preserve cultural heritage, provide a sense of continuity, and foster a shared identity among community members. Belief, on the other hand, encompasses the convictions, values, and worldviews that individuals and communities hold. These beliefs can be religious, spiritual, or secular, and often influence how people perceive the world and interact with one another. Key aspects include number 1, religious beliefs. Faith systems that provide explanations for existence, morality, and the universe, often accompanied by rituals and community practices. Number 2, cultural values. Core principles that guide behavior and decision-making, such as respect for elders, the importance of family, or the value of education. Number 3, worldview. The overarching perspective through which individuals interpret their experiences and understand their place in the world, shaped by cultural, historical, and social contexts. In summary, cultural elements like folklore, symbolism, tradition, and beliefs are foundational to the lives and stories of individuals, influencing their values, perceptions, and interactions with one another. These elements create a rich tapestry of narratives that express the complexities of human experience within specific cultural contexts. Together, these create a framework for understanding and navigating life within a culture. They help individuals make sense of their experiences, connect with their community, and pass on cultural knowledge to future generations. These elements are essential for maintaining cultural identity and continuity in an ever-changing world. Please watch the next video because I am going to teach you how to publish your own literary text, and that is writing your own haiku. See you!
So did you learn something today? Sure ako na hindi ka na nosebleed. If you want more of this video tutorial and learn English in a light speed, huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe at i-turn on ang notification button para updated ka sa mga bagong lessons. Ako ang teacher mo, ang English teacher ni Juan. Class dismissed!